Hello everyone. Hello Jae, Lisa, and Minia. Okay, welcome to the 12th episode of Noodle Fishing. My name is Panya, and I'll be your moderator for today's talk show. Noodle Fishing is a platform, an online casual talk show where people from different backgrounds, culture, religion, field of work, and nationalities can come together and share about their opinions and ideas on the same topic. As for today's topic, we have what street food looks like around the world. And we are joined by three young, energetic speakers. Hello, Jae, and
Yes,
Lisa,
hello.
and Minia. Yeah. How's
Hello.
everyone doing?
I'm fine.
Me
Yeah.
too. I'm doing great.
Do you all have any plans today, since today is Saturday?
I don't have any plans, but I do have like work to complete.
Me too.
Oh, that is so sad. It's weekend. You guys supposed to be going out and have fun and enjoying your time with your friends. And how was your week has been like? Like a lot of work or like chill?
Next week, my final exam, so I just studying.
We'll be rooting for you. How about Lisa and Minia? How has your week been like?
My week has been a bit busy.
Work or study?
With study and also outside work.
Yeah, for me, it's pretty much also busy because I'm working. Yeah.
You just started to work, right? Since you
yeah, I'm a fresh graduate and I start my work.
Okay, nice to meet you all, and I would like you all to briefly introduce yourself, like your name or what you study or what do you do, like work, and maybe where you came from or where you're living. You can start with Minia since you're the last person to speak.
Okay, so hello everyone, Jaehoe and Lisa. So my name is Yi Mitnir, and I'm a fresh graduate from the Institute of Foreign Languages, and I majored in international relations and Bachelor of Art in English. And right now, I'm currently working for the American Chamber of Commerce as a marketing officer. Yes, and nice to meet you all today.
Okay, thank you. Next, Lisa.
So hi everyone, my name is Lisa, and I'm currently I'm going to be in my fourth year in the majoring in international relations at the Department of International Studies at RUP, and I'm also studying at the Department of Media and Communication at RUP as well. Nice to meet everyone.
Last but not least, our last speaker, Jae.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Kim Jae, and I'm a second year university in RUPP, and my major is now international studies. And I'm from Korea, and have been living in here and 2.5 years. And then yes, that's all. Nice to meet you guys.
Wow, all three of you are from RUPP. Do you guys know each other, or at least like walk around the campus and see each other some No, not at all. Maybe when you go back to school and you guys can like catch up with each other after the show, since you guys are all in the same major and in the same school. Okay, so let's get to our topic about street food. So I would like to know, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about street food, like the word street food? Jae? Like, what do you picture or what do you see? What just the first impression?
Actually, when I think about the street food, I wanna try. Yeah, because each country have different street food, so I wanna try and I wanna experience about street food.
Have you tried a lot of Cambodian street food?
Not really, but I experienced some of food like lucha, micha, or something like that.
Okay, I love those too. How about Lisa?
For me, like he mentioned, I think about water, return, and also hut and stuff. Yes.
I
Minia?
think the same things goes to me when I think about street food. I think about like the deliciousness of the street food and like lo cha, mi cha, hut, or something like sweet or like num kong, take jian, something like that. Yeah, and I like street food. So to me, when I think about street food, I think of yummy stuff.
Yeah, like it goes the same for me, but my favorite street food would be grilled eggs or bún ăn, right? So when I think about street food, I see like the push cart on the street. Just the pictures just come to my mind. But then, do you think that it's healthy? I mean, based on your own opinions.
I think depends on the food.
Right? Depends on the food or like the cook.
Yeah, depends on the food.
But sometimes you just have to go in blindly and just like put it aside and just like try it out first, right? Sometimes you just have to like okay. Why like no, not why. So have you been to any other countries? Everyone here? Like here, have you,
Yes.
yeah. Any other countries besides Cambodia and Korea?
Yes.
So what countries?
Vietnam.
And have you tried their street foods as well?
Yes. I'm not sure about the name, but actually I really like experience street food when I go to another country. So because different from other country, and they have a lot of different street food, so that's
I think the most famous or like the most well-known street foods in Vietnam would be something related to the white rice sheet, the rice paper. I don't know what rice paper sheet. The bánh rang or
It's
something.
actually called spring rolls.
Spring rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
yes.
the outside materials of the spring roll, they have so many menus making from that sheet. It's just like not just spring roll. I've seen it. They fry it up. They make it like a Vietnamese pizza. Just thinking about it. So how about me, Minia? Have you been to any other countries?
Yeah, I've been to Vietnam and Thailand. That is the only two countries that I've been to. So you already talked about Vietnam. So let's talk about Thailand.
Yeah.
And Thailand, they also have a variety of street food, and they all are really delicious, like the one in Cambodia as well. But the one that I enjoy most is the rice with the mango. Sticky rice with mango.
Sticky rice and mango.
Like my family and I would never miss that dessert when we actually go to Thailand, because it's so refreshing and it's so good, and it's also very similar to our food. So yeah, that's what I enjoyed when I went to Thailand. Yeah. What about Lisa?
Lisa, yeah.
So back in high school, I actually stayed in Japan on an exchange program for like half a year. So yeah, I think I really enjoyed the street food in Japan as well. They sell stuff like chicken skewers, like they grill chicken, and they also sell what they call karaage, fried chicken as well. And there's like also other stuff that they often sell, like kebab, like
kebab.
yeah, like it's surprising, but I feel like in Japan, there's like a wide variety of different like cuisines that's mixed into their like street food.
I think Japanese cuisine and street foods are still new to me. But I think we forgot one thing. At least, no, Jae-hee, I think you forgot to mention about Korean street food. You only mentioned about Cambodian street food.
Yeah. Like most like all foreigner want to try street food in Korea. Maybe they really want to try street food like tteokbokki or kind of a fish cake or yeah.
I think we've known a lot of street food, Korean street food from K-dramas, because I myself watch a lot of K-dramas, and when those actors just go by the cart and pick up some tteokbokkis, like the red spicy one, just like I want to know how it tastes. Like, what does it taste like? And I know that we can find those things in Cambodia too, but we're not sure if it's authentic or not. How about you? What do you do when you miss like Korean food?
Sorry, can you say again?
What do you do when you miss Korean food since you're here?
Like only sell in the Korea, like own Korean brand. Like yeah, sometime I want to try, but I cannot because here it doesn't have that kind of restaurant. So yeah.
Really? But I saw that there are a lot of Korean restaurants opening up right now.
Yeah, but like in here there is no franchise which hold in the Korea, so that's why I cannot join in here. Enjoy.
That's so sad. Lisa and Minia, do you like Korean food as well?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, from the K-drama influence, right?
Yes.
And sometimes I would go up online and look up like, so I love, I'm not, this is not street food, but like the cold noodle, the Korean cold noodle, and not a lot of restaurants here sell it. And the taste all are different from each other. And I try to look up online if I can make it, but the recipe is too difficult to follow. So if you were to choose between restaurant, like if you could go to a restaurant or go to a street food, where would you go? Okay, Lisa, since you're like right on my screen right now.
Okay, so I think it would depend on the occasion. Like if it's something that's more formal, I would go to a restaurant. But like if it's just with friends and we're just hanging out, I think street food is really accessible and really cheap too. And we can go and just talk and hang out.
Where do you usually hang out, like to enjoy street food, like the most authentic experience for street food in Cambodia?
In Cambodia, I think I have like, me and my friends, we have different favorite places for different items of food. Like there's this place in Butpung that sell hot dog that that me and my friends really like. And there are different places that we know for like more tang stuff.
I have to try that out. I have never hang out around Butpung area before.
I'll drop you the location.
Oh, thank you. Okay, Minia.
I think my answer is probably the same as Liz, because I think it's depend on the times. They like, yeah, if it's more formal, then we would like to like eat it at a restaurant because it's like the quality is good and everything. But if it's like with friends and when you don't have enough money, or like when you want a sweet savory food, something like that, you can just always go to street food. And yeah, it's pretty much depend on the time and the people you're with. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I like street food, but I prefer to eat at the restaurant. and and we can get better service from the restaurant, and then we don't need to we can sit
On the stools outside, right?
yeah.
On the bench. Where do you usually hang out?
I usually go Turkok near my house.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's close to where I am currently right now.
Oh,
I'm in
really?
Turkok right now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then sometime I go to Bongkengkong.
Yeah, there are a lot of, I wouldn't say street food, but there are a lot of restaurants around Bangkok area.
Restaurant.
Yeah, I think it depends too for me as well. Like it depends on like how I dress or like my mood. If I'm like if I have had like a bad day and I would want to like go in and sit in the air conditioning room, like to just calm me down and make my day better. But then if I want the tastiness of the food, if I want the like the food that just like can fill in the satisfaction of myself, I would go to street food, obviously. Because I don't know if they got like a secret recipe or something. Like street food always has the best taste, and I don't think you can find it in restaurants. It's like from restaurant to restaurant, the taste varies a lot from each other, and it's so hard to find the one that just fits in with your taste. But then yeah, and from your experience or like from your opinions, what do you think that could be the elements that make a street vendor or a street food place become popular? Like, is it the taste? Is it the hygiene? Or is it like the trend? Like people keep posting about it and people just like all go there because of the trend. Jackie, can we start from you?
Okay. I think food is delicious to be famous. Like if we have a taste, there are people famous for SNS or talk to other friends. So we taste like the most important thing, I think. And maybe the food is delicious, then I will go again to try food again. Yeah.
Okay, so for you, it's the taste that makes the place like popular for you.
Yes.
Yeah. How about Lisa?
It's the same as Judy. I think it depends on the deliciousness of the food, and I think when like a certain street food vendor is really it's really good. Like people tell each other, like tell your friends, you bring your friends, and also I think over time people also post about it because it's good and they share it to other people, and that boosts the popularity of that street food vendor.
Yeah, so it's the taste and the word. Oh no, mouth to mouth.
Yes.
Oh my god, my English. Mouth to mouth. Public promotion.
Yes.
The kind of. Mimi, can we hear from you?
Yeah, for me, I think all the elements you just mentioned earlier are all very like the most important aspect, but it's obviously always the deliciousness that people would go again to the street vendor to eat. And for me, it's the same thing. But yeah, also about hygiene, packaging, and also the trends, like from word to word, like you just mentioned. Yeah, it's literally every aspect that you just mentioned. It makes street food popular. Yeah. But for me, still the deliciousness.
I wonder if you guys are on TikTok. No?
Not for me.
No.
No, Lisa too?
No.
I guess, am I the only one on TikTok? Because I actually explore the places around Phnom Penh or like the like street food, street vendors, the famous one, they usually post it on TikTok. So I just go there and I would see like new things or new places, and I would want to go and try. I would go and try it. That's actually for me, like since I don't go out a lot, and it depends on like where my friends take me to, like introduce me to. Like Lisa said, like is people usually introduce from friends to friends if the place is good, and also from TikTok. Like a lot of influence. I got a lot of influence from TikTok. Oh, it's so funny. I am the only one here who's got TikTok, and maybe Nene too. Oh, and one more thing is like the price. We haven't talked about the price of street food yet. I think not all street food are like I don't want to say cheap, but like set at a low price, right? Because there are street food that are set at a how would I say it, like not high, but like yeah, high for street food, right? But then yeah, so everything plays a role in making the street food vendors famous. Is the taste, not so much for the hygiene, I think. Because I remember one place that my cousin took me to that sells kway teow around Olympic area. I think you guys would know, right? The famous place. I don't want to mention the name, but I think all Cambodians would know if you mention the famous kway teow place in Olympic area. And the taste is really good, and it seems like they've opened for years already, but the hygiene is not so much on the standard level. But I still go and eat there, and I still see a lot of rich people with nice car go and eat there. So that has to be something like, that's why I wonder like what makes them famous. Like if it's not like they don't have the qualified levels or the qualities that a big restaurant have, but people still go there no matter how no matter the status of the people. That's why I got the question and asked you guys, and it seems like the taste is the number one factor. If we're going back to the big restaurant, right? Do you think street food can ever compete with big restaurant? I mean, on the food taste level or the hygiene or the how you say it, the famous, right? Can we start from Minia? Like, do you think that they can ever be compared to each other?
Well, I think it's possible if the food is delicious. Again, the taste. Yeah, if they have like the signature taste where people can come in and feel like that connected with the food and everything, I think they will willing to go again. And I have one example near my house. Like before, she like just normal food like vendors. Yeah, she sell loche and miche, and she sell on the street. But now she opened like a restaurant because her food was so good and people kept buying it and like standing in line and make the traffic's like very stuck. And now she have opened a restaurant of her own and make the same food, miche and loche. Yeah, I think it's possible if food is good, it tastes good, and yeah, I think it's possible.
Now that you mention it, I actually remember the fried banana. There is this big place around Mao Zedong Road. Like it's a street vendor, but like really in a really big scale, and really famous. I don't know if you guys know. Is my internet lagging or is it?
I can hear you well.
Oh, so it's Venus. I thought my internet was lagging because he was freezing on the screen.
I think it's
Oh yeah. I think yeah. How about Lisa? What do you think about the idea of going against big restaurant?
I agree with Media that it's possible because like with street food, it's the taste and also the price. Like some certain street food vendors, they sell it the same dish, the same menu was like a lot cheaper than big restaurants, and it's also it could be more delicious, and people can like just go and eat there more easily than a restaurant. And I think yes, and like to raise an example, maybe just food around Totu again because I live here.
Oh,
Maybe you guys know the mee soup Totu that they sell at the
I've heard. I think I've heard.
yes, at the elementary school. Like it's not. I'm not sure if they open like a restaurant or anything, but I just know that it's really popular. People wait in long lines in order to eat there, and I think why people keep coming back is because of the taste and the price. And I would say that it's the most popular like noodle soup place in Bangkok. Despite there are like restaurants and stuff. Yeah.
Just like the place that I mentioned, right? The kuitiao place,
Yeah.
even though it's small and it's not really like comfortable, but people still go there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry we mentioned a lot of a lot of food, but in Khmer, I don't know if you catch any of it, but
Okay.
I'll recap it for you. So we've mentioned that the noodle soup and the fried banana, and this Minia mentions about the lacha again. I think lacha is it that is famous in Cambodia? I didn't know. You all mentioned about micha and lacha.
Because locha is my favorite food. It's so delicious.
I know, like especially the sauce, it's chili sauce, right? But it's not spicy.
Yeah.
The chili sauce, I just add a lot of it and a lot of chilies as well. So have you tried anything that we mentioned earlier, like the fried banana or the noodle soup, mee
I
soup? We call it
tried
mee soup.
I tried the fried banana, but I never tried before. But after try the fried banana, it tastes like kind of weird. Because
Is it?
I didn't imagine like hot banana with the hot.
Banana with
So
like
that's
you mean the
why
outside shell?
yes.
So sorry. There's also the fried potato as well.
Yeah, fried potato is like we can eat in Korea too, but fried banana I never tried before in Korea, so that's why after eating my taste is weird, but it's kind of delicious. It's quite delicious.
Is it oily for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all think that. Even Cambodian think that it's oily as well. But I also know that there's a place that sells these things and also famous, and they don't even have like a house or anything. It's just like a small store. On the way to Eon too. I don't know the road. Do any of you know the place or know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, I don't know the road, but like it's just like at the intersection, and people just like stop at the intersection and buy, and it causes traffic jam so much. Is the fried potato that we talk about the same as in Korea? The one that we have here, the like we would have the flour outside the potato and fry it. It's not French fries. Is it the same? Jay, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is it the same as the one you had in Korea? The fried potato?
Yeah, we when they sell the tteokbokki, we also sell the fried. In there we sell kind of the sweet potato fried.
Oh,
So I think same as this picture.
then I want to see the Korean sweet potato fry. I've never heard of it. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, I guess yeah, it looks quite similar to what we have here.
Yeah.
Tastes the same too, right? Or do you guys have any like spices to add on top of the potato?
Oh, we don't put any like spicy for this fried, and then
is your internet lagging? Okay, there's enough of street food. I'm so hungry right now. I haven't had my breakfast yet. Have you guys had breakfast?
not yet.
Not yet too.
Oh, maybe I'm the only one who had breakfast.
Oh, we only like one obedient girls here who love their house. Okay. If we talk about the healthiness and the tastiness, two things, right? Healthiness and tastiness. Do you think these two go along with each other or against each other? Lisa,
Okay, so
can we
I
start with
think
you? Yeah.
a lot of people think that healthy food is not tasty. Like I think me too, especially when I was younger, I like stuff like vegetables and stuff that my mom told me is good for me. I don't find delicious and I don't want to eat them. Yeah. I think that's the general perception of what people think. Yeah. And I used to think that way too, but I think now I do eat a lot more vegetables, and there are ways that we can make it tasty as well, like what is healthy for us.
Tell us a little bit on how to make it tasty.
I would say like stuff. I think one of the things that I used to never eat is broccoli.
I
used
still
to,
hate broccoli.
I used to hate broccoli, but then over time, like we learn like new ways to how to make broccoli taste good. Like you can stir fry it or like eat it with like salad sauce or other stuff that makes it like not taste just of broccoli. So you use other flavors to cover up the taste. Yeah.
All right, just like hide the hideous taste of broccoli underneath the yummy stuff.
Yes.
Minnie, can we hear from you? Has your internet come back yet?
So can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so I think I agree with Liz. I think it's really hard for like food to be like healthy and tasty at the same time because we held up perceptions that if it's healthy then it's not good. Like you have the the perception of broccoli, it's not good because it's vegetable. But like to me when I was young, I hate vegetable as any other children did, but now I ate almost every kind of vegetable because I think it's healthy, and I think we can always find a way to like make the food healthy but also tasty. Like for me, in terms of let's take an example of a broccoli like Liz just mentioned. I know a way to make it delicious, like to cover it up. So I did it. I fried the broccoli with mushrooms, like organic mushrooms, and the mushroom itself, it has like some, it's like savory taste and a bit of a salty. And then when you mix it with the broccoli, it tastes really good. And it's also very healthy because there's no meat in it. It's just mushroom and broccoli. And I highly recommend everyone here to try it because it's so good. And I also used to hate avocado a lot when I was young, but now I really enjoy it. But yeah, I really enjoy avocado with condensed milk. Yeah.
Condensed milk.
Yeah, you can always try to find ways to make like food, like the healthy food, like tastier. Yeah, that's what I think. Thanks.
Thank you. Since we talk about the healthy food, and my mind just, I don't know, just went out. This is not like the time when we were talking about street food and stuff. This time we talk about vegetables, and pictures just keep coming up into my head. And I think I've heard the saying it goes like the better the food, the healthier it is. Right? But then again, no. I guess I'm fine with the normal food. It's like there's this bitter melon, rare bitter melon, and sedai. I don't know what to call it in English though. Now can we put up some pictures for bitter melon and sedai for Jae-hee? See, do you know this veggies?
Yes, I know, but I don't like it.
Do you have a name of it in Korean?
Yeah, we call yeoju,
Yeoju.
but I don't know
Yay.
how to speak in English too.
It's bitter melon.
In here, bitter melon. Yeah, the taste is bitter.
Yeoju, right? Yeoju, right?
Yeah, yeoju. Yeah.
Yeoju. We all learn a new word today in Korean too. This one I don't know the word in English. That's why the teacher could help you to understand what we were talking about. Do you know this?
Yeah, I know.
Do you have this in Korea too?
Oh, sorry, but which one? This bitter melon?
Oh no, this is not the bitter melon. This is a different veggie that we were talking about. It's also bitter, way bitter than bitter melon.
I think we don't have that kind of thing, but I don't know this food.
Yeah, I guess it's more on the wilder side, or like it grows in the forest or something. It usually grows at the back of our houses in Cambodia, and it's really bitter. So if anybody or like your friend asks you to try it and it looks like this, don't try it. And oh, Jae, so do you think that tastiness and healthiness go along with each other, or like the opposite way?
Actually, I agree with other people. Like one of example is also said like vegetable. Actually, when I was young, I didn't eat any vegetable. Like when I ate the pizza, I only ate meat. But now and after growing up, I eat a lot of vegetable, and I feel that my house is getting worse because now I'm living alone. So yeah, so it doesn't taste good, but sometimes I made for salad and then or vegetable, and then I try to eat more.
Veggies, right? Yeah, I think as we grow older, we've changed. Like take a little more attention, pay a little more attention on the food that we eat. Try to like add in more veggies into our diet. But then again, in today's era, our life is so busy that we couldn't cook by ourselves. Like most of the time we would order in, right? And a lot of the food, they don't have veggies in it. They only have like rice and meat, or like just a tiny piece of veggies. So it's hard to try to have a healthy diet when you're living in a busy society. I try as well, but I don't think I succeed in developing a better meal plans for myself. But I guess we've learned something from you guys today, that you can make veggies yummy. Like Lisa and Media mentioned, they fry it or like try to cover the taste of the veggies in something delicious. On to the next question. I think this will be our last question though. um, what kind of street food would you recommend, or like a must eat street food in like your own country, or like in any other country that you've traveled to, or like in Cambodia as well? Aside from micha and lecha, we've had enough of micha and lecha. Just choose one thing, one menu that you cannot live without, or like if someone decides to delete or remove all street food from the world and only leave one thing for you, what is it? Anybody has the menu in mind? Yeah, I want to give you guys some time to think about it since this is a critical question. For me, it would be pickle chicken feet. Can we have some image about for pickle chicken feet? This one, you know it, right? Looking from the expression, you know it since you see the picture. This is the item that I will not live without. How about you guys? Lisa, have you got the menu yet?
Yes, but like before that, I've actually never tried pickled chicken feet,
Come
even
on.
even though it got really popular, but I've never tried.
Why? Does the look scares you or like maybe disgust you a little bit since it's the feet?
I think it is a bit like challenging to eat, and
I
I
know.
don't know. I just never tried. Like, and my family we've never bought it before, so I haven't had any opportunity to try chicken feet. Yeah. But so as for the food that I would recommend everyone to try, I think let's go with Japan. So like I think for Japan, if everyone ever visits Japan, maybe you guys can try their fried chicken. Karaage, it's a bit different from Korean fried chicken. I think I'm not quite sure what makes it different, but the taste is really it just tastes different. Yeah.
You said karage.
Yeah, karaage. And they do sell it like in street vendors, and they put it in like a paper cup that you can hold and eat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to see the Japanese fried chicken in paper cup.
Yeah.
This one is too nice. It's like restaurant level.
Yeah, and
Karage. How did you spell karage?
It's Karaage, I think. Yeah, it's really good, and they fry only like boneless meat, so yeah, the taste is quite different from Korean fried chicken, even though I like both.
Yeah, we all like all fried chicken.
Fried chicken is always good.
American, Korean, Cambodian, or Japanese, they all taste good, I think. Okay, Minnie, what's the one thing that you can't live
Okay,
without?
I have a lot of things in my mind right now. I can't really
No,
choose one.
No, you can only choose one.
I really love street food. But if I were to choose one, then can it be in Japan again?
Okay.
It's takoyaki. It's the one like meatball, but inside have like octopus and stuff, and then they add like fish flakes and mayonnaise. Yeah, that's the one, and the sauce and everything. I cannot miss that. I would eat that all day. I would never get tired of it. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I think it's good, and I think it's on the side of healthiness too, right? Since it's not
it's like my comfort food.
It's not all meat, but like you can also add in the veggies inside the
the
bowl.
But I prefer the octopus.
Oh yeah.
It's so good. Yeah.
I haven't had that in a while. Jae-hee, what's on your mind?
Yeah, I choose one, but maybe you can try this one only in Korea.
Oh.
Anyway, I will explain about this food. Like, yeah, of course, all foreigners want to try tteokbokki in through the street food, but the food I recommended is a Korean toast. Maybe if you guys go to Korea, visit Korea, you can look near the Korean subway station. There are toast served by grandmother and grandfather. This one is so nice, but the toast what I told, like it is so delicious, even though in the sandwich there the ingredient doesn't have much in it. It's so nice. It's simple meal and it's cheap also. So I really want you guys to try it when you visit Korea.
Nene, can you search up a
I
Korean
will.
toast near subway? Near subway, right? Near subway. We're doing our best to bring everyone to Korea right now.
Yeah. The third one with a cup.
The third one.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
just
this
have
one.
like bread and eggs, right?
Yeah. It's very simple, but it's so delicious.
I have to search it up and make it myself since you say we cannot find it here. I have to do that. Then again, thank you guys so much for the sharing. We have takoyaki, mine, pickled chicken feet. We have the sandwich, and Lisa the karage. I'm afraid I pronounced the word wrong. Karage, the Japanese fried chicken. Yeah, but there are a lot of other foods that I love and we all love. And yeah, since I think our time is up and we've come to the end of today's show, and thank you much, Jae, Lisa, and Minia for spending time with us. I know it's Saturday, even though you guys don't have any plans to go out, but still you could have used the time to like work on your project, finish your work, but you make time for us. You spend around an hour, I think, since the show is only 40 minutes, but we were talking and chit chat around 20 minutes already. And thank you so much for your precious time. And thank you, Nene, for your great support in looking up features for us and making sure the show goes smoothly. So yeah, I think that's the end of the show, and I hope you all can still catch up sometime maybe, and you guys can catch up since you all study in the same school and the same major. And yeah, so goodbye everyone, and see you next time. Bye bye.